Okay, the purpose of this video is to introduce you to a site called Animoto.com. My name is Travis Eborn, and I've been using Animoto for about 3 or 4 years. Give you a little background about me. I am a teacher. I teach 7th grade business and technology, and I've found Animoto to be very useful in allowing me and my students to help each other learn visually. I've used this site to produce videos as part of my presentations and modules for my students, but I've also allowed my students to, in their projects and presentations, access the site and make their own videos, and I think that is where it's probably the most useful, is to allow students to actually make their own videos. The whole goal of the site is to make professional videos with minimal effort, which one thing I really like about Animoto is that it's fairly easy to make really good-looking videos. The videos are made from still pictures and photos, as well as small video clips, and you can also add text into the video timeline. The thing I like about Animoto is it does all the editing for you. It makes it look very professional. It matches it up with music, and it does most of the work for you. So anyway, another cool thing about Animoto is that it allows, for educational purposes, you can sign up for a specific education account, and it will allow you to make longer videos for free. So anyway, I'll switch over to the screen recording, and we'll hop in and learn a little bit more about Animoto. Okay, so here is the introduction to Animoto. We're just going to type in Animoto.com, and it'll take us to this site. The site itself has changed quite a bit over the past few years, so if you use it for 1 week and don't use it for another year, kind of expect something different to be on there. They do a pretty good job of introducing new things. So the first thing I wanted to do was just play this sample video that's on the site. It kind of shows you what you can do with Animoto. So let's go ahead and try this. I'll just go ahead and make it full screen.
Begin where it ends, and to begin, knock on that door so you can get in, and don't mind the time, forget all that's been. Get lost in the park, find a tree that will last, find a secret path that leads to a house, find a stairs to the roof, flat on your back.
Okay, so I'll just go ahead and stop it right there, but that was, as you can see, a family vacation in France someone made. And a lot of people use this for personal use, but it can really be very useful for educational use as well. So let's go ahead and sign up on the top here. Just go ahead and click on sign up to begin to start. And over on the side here, you'll notice that it has a light or a free version. That's what we're going to be experimenting with today. But you can, along the bottom here, if you click on education, it will allow you, if you go through here, you can actually apply for an education account, and that will basically bump you up to this plus level, which allows you to make full-length videos, and they're still not HD videos, but it'll allow you to make full-length videos for free in education. So we're going to go ahead and select light here, and then go ahead and type in your email address. I'm going to use a different email address because I already have an account, obviously, and we will go ahead and get started. So go ahead and do that, and then sign up. They're all, if you searched online, you can find a promo code for certain things if you want to buy upgrades and whatnot. Once you're in here, the first thing that they want you to do is select a style for your video. So one thing I would suggest is try the Animoto original style first. You know, some of these other styles are cool, but they might not be very applicable to what the purpose of your video is. So I remember one year for a family video, I did a Christmas one, and I chose one of these Christmas ones or you know, holiday ones, and it worked out real well. But that would have seemed really dumb if that had been, you know, something I showed in my class or something like that. Another thing you want to pay attention to when choosing a style, down in the corner, if you notice, it says Pro, and that Pro is for pro account users, so you're probably not going to be able to use those. So let's go ahead and click on Animoto Original, and this pops up. It also, if you notice, it says Purchase Video, but what we're going to be doing now is just making a 30-second video for free. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's watch this quick tutorial.
To get started creating your Animoto video, choose a style and click Create. On the left, you'll see all of the elements you need to make an awesome video. Click Choose Music to upload a song from your computer or browse our collection. When you've picked your music, move on to adding photos and/or video clips. Upload them from your computer or pull them from the web. Add some text and use the tools on the right to adjust your images. Click and drag the tiles to place them in order. Your video will end when your images run out or when the song ends, whichever comes first. To help predict which ones will make it into your video, a box will appear around the items. If you need to fit more into your video, try choosing a longer song. Up top in Advanced Settings, give your video the finishing touches. When you're all set, click Produce Video, sit back, and relax. We'll email you when your video is ready to watch and share.
Okay, so that was just a quick tutorial from the Animoto guys themselves. But that was very quick, and we'll go over a few more things right now. Okay, so the basics of Animoto. There's several tabs on the left here, as well as some tabs over on the right. But the first thing you're going to want to do is choose your music. Now, in your music, you can upload songs from your computer, or you can choose a song that they have as a kind of a stock song on their site. So I'm just going to go ahead and click any song on here. You select it. Okay, you can listen to it. I'm going to go ahead and do that one. Add song. One thing you want to be careful of, this song, if it's 3 minutes long, that's how long your video can be. Your video cannot be any longer than the song. So that's kind of a downside to Animoto. One thing I've done in the past is, if I want to make a longer video, say 10 or 15 minutes, I'll make 3 or 4 Animoto videos and then download them onto my computer, and using something like Camtasia, or I use one called Power Director to combine those videos together to make a longer video. So the next thing we're going to want to do over on the left here is add pictures, and you can add pictures from your Facebook or all sorts of different sites. They have an image library you can use, so I'm just going to go ahead and use some from their library. And obviously, if you hold the control button down, you can select more than one. And I'm just going to select a few pictures, click Add those 10 items, and up here to the right on top it shows, it's kind of like a timeline of how those pictures are going to appear. You can grab them, you can drag them around into different spots, and so that's kind of how you add the videos in there. Another thing you can do over here on the left is add text. So I think this one can be really useful, especially when it comes to teaching. The text kind of comes over the picture, so it makes it real smooth. So let's go ahead and do that. And I'm just going to put any text in here. So I'm just going to put and you can do a header, and you can do a kind of like a subheader. So I'll go ahead and push that right there, and then that might be my title, so I'm going to add that to the front. I can add more text, so I'll just put whatever in here, save that, and then I can drag that over here if I want it to explain a certain picture or set of pictures. Once you're in here, over on the right, notice there's also a toolbar. If you wanted to delete a certain picture, you can delete one from there. If you wanted to rotate a picture around, you can do that right within the site. You can duplicate a picture if you wanted to do more than one. And then one thing that I think is kind of neat is you can spotlight a picture. So let's say you have a really good picture you want to stand out a little more than the other ones. You can go ahead and click on it and click on spotlight, and that picture will be spotlighted. So once you've got this on here, how you want it to be, if you do apply for an education account or you pay for this, you can click on this button and it'll allow you to kind of set the timing a little bit better, slow the pace down or speed the pace up. But for now we can't do that. So once you've got this in here, you go ahead and click on where it says produce video, and you'll produce that, and it'll generate a rough preview. It takes a few minutes to do that, and then once it does that, it basically just kind of shows you what it's going to be like. And if you like it, go ahead and click produce down here, and that will take you a little bit longer. While I'm doing that, I want to just show you guys some videos that I made. This one I made a few years ago for a Veterans Day assembly, and I'll just play parts of this. I went through each war and kind of showed pictures from each war. I'll skip ahead here a little bit. A lot of the kids really liked it. Anyway, you can kind of see the gist of it. Here's another one I made for an end-of-the-year video, kind of a last day of school type of thing. Okay, that's enough of Katy Perry for me for one day, so I'll jump back in here to the site. This is, it'll give you kind of a preview of your video. And I like that, so I'm going to go ahead and click produce. And it takes a few minutes for it to produce. So it says you can stay here or navigate away. Well, the nice thing is it will email you or notify you when it's done. So while it's doing that, I'm just going to go back to the main Animoto site and show you guys how to share a video once you have it. You'll click on where it says My Videos. Okay, so as you can see, I clicked on My Videos, and when that comes up, it gives me a list of my videos. I only have one video, so I'm going to go ahead and click on that video. Once you click on it, it gives you a couple different options. Down below here, you can see that you can download that video. You can upgrade that video to an HD video if you want to pay some money, or you can delete the video. Up top here, you can share it. So there's you know, the popular social networking sites, and you can do like I have a blog for my classroom, so I could embed that code and embed that onto my blog, which comes in really useful. Or you can email it, and this is what you'll need to do in the assignment, is to email this to the instructor. So you'll click on that and you'll be able to email that. So anyway, that's pretty much all there is to Animoto. There's not a lot more than what we've covered here. Again, I would definitely suggest, if you're looking to use this more, click on the education and apply for that account. I think it's a great way to produce videos easily, and I think that video is something that's really important in learning in today's world. So anyway, hope you guys have success with this. Thanks a lot.